Whenever you're ready. Go ahead.
Hi there. Well, hi. I'd like you to meet my good friend Bubble. Bubble is a Tres Marias Amazon parrot, and we don't even know how old he is, but we guess he's about 25 years old. My name is Julie. I'm with Friends for Pets. This is Animal Rescue Day, Tuesday. And of course, you know me from Happy Birds. Well, anyways, we have a great group of birds here, and we take care of not only the happy birds, but our animal rescues, which include parrots like Bubble, dogs, sometimes kittens, and other four-legged animals. Well, Bubble here has an interesting history. He actually came to us in 2017. Our animal rescue has a partnership with a local shelter. They called us up one day and said, hey, we really need your help. The hoarder had all these birds, they had a fire. Rescuers responded to the fire, discovering the horrible conditions that all these birds were living in. And so they confiscated the parrots. Unfortunately, the parrots could not be released for some time because the owner was actually suing to try to get her birds back. Obviously, she loved them a lot, but she didn't know how to properly care for them. So the birds were filthy, living in old rusted cages that were way too small for them. And of course, we felt so much compassion for these animals. So Bubble was one of 3 Amazon parrots that we brought into our rescue. What that means is a lot. We had to rehabilitate them, their health was compromised, and of course they were needing a change of diet, new housing, they needed veterinary care. So Bubble and Jeff, and then our other bird Gordo, were the lucky ones. They got to come and live with us, so they get to have fresh air and sunshine, lots of fresh fruits and vegetables, new housing, everything was brand new. So Bubble's a pretty cool looking guy, isn't he? He's got a lot of yellow on the top of his head. And people think when they see a bird like this, oh, that's a double yellowhead or a yellow-headed Amazon, which you're right, he is a yellow-headed Amazon, but there's another type. It's like a subspecies or maybe a completely different species altogether. There is a kind of Amazon parrot called a Tres Marias. And basically what that means is they're from a very special place just off the Pacific coast of Mexico. And so there's an island there, and that's where they originated from. The Tres Marias basically means that it has a lot more yellow on the head and body than the plain double yellow head. Both beautiful birds, really cool looking. Look at how he's looking at my hat. What's under there, huh? Oh, don't you chew on that. You'll be in big trouble. Bubble loves attention, and it's part of one of his, I don't want to say problems, is that he really likes to be part of the action. He has bird buddies that he hangs out with, but half the time we end up bringing him right into our kitchen because he wants to be right in the middle of everything. He wants to be around when we're cooking or doing crossword puzzles or watching TV. So Bubble's a little bit spoiled. He is looking for a home, but we wonder if he's ever going to get a suitable home because of his needs. Really needs a lot of personal attention. And actually he had a best buddy that we brought in with him when he was rescued, and him and his buddy were super close. It was a really kind of a romantic little story. When we took in these birds, were just 3 of probably 40 that their rescuers had to take into their rescues. And we were so lucky that we actually brought 2 birds that were actually very, very bonded with each other. So Bubble had a buddy, his name was Jeff, and Jeff was a yellow-naped Amazon. And I say Jeff, you don't see him here, because Jeff passed away about 6 months ago. So part of having this rescue means that we have to endure the hardships of losing animals. And this animal, Jeff, he was, we don't know how old, but we're guessing probably close to 30, was really in a big part of the fire. He wasn't burned, but he had smoke inhalation issues, and his lung capacity was always compromised. He became sick, and we didn't know what was wrong with him. We had x-rays and testing done. We treated him, we gave him oxygen, we gave him shots, and we really extended his life because him and Bubble were super bonded. They hung out together, and they were just so cute when they were together. And when Jeff passed away, Bubble was so lonely and distraught. And he was making all these sounds. He was screaming all day, like, "Where's Jeff?" And he was, I mean, literally like crying for the bird. Luckily, we have another Amazon parrot who's sort of taken the place of Jeff for Bubble. Bubble just needs a bird companion and a human companion. So our other little bird, don't you eat my hat, has actually given him a lot of comfort and company, although they're not bonded. I think Bubble would be really happy if he could find a suitable companion bird friend as well as having a human friend. So we're doing our best to fill those shoes. What else can I tell them about you, Bubble, huh? Oh, you want to know why his name is Bubble? Well, I'm going to tell you. We didn't know what his name was, so we had to name him something. And sometimes it's up to the characteristics of the bird. And what you can't see, perhaps, is the bubble hanging out from below. What is that? One of the vets said, well, maybe it's a girl, and one of the eggs descended and just stayed in there. Well, we determined that this bird is actually a boy. What this is a hernia. Basically, from my understanding anyway, the simple way to explain it is that there's a thinning of the tissues, pressure develops underneath, and then you have some distended area going on down there. And so it's been like that since we got him. Actually, I think it got a little bit smaller because he was a little bit chubby when we got him. He lost some weight, and now it's a little bit more tucked in. So he's in great shape, though. What's really neat, actually, I shouldn't say it's great, but some people want to clip their bird's wings so they can't fly away. And that's a safe way to enjoy our parrots because we know the feathers can always grow back. But Bubble doesn't have to be clipped because he's got this weight down there, so he's not going to go anywhere. Let me show you his wings when he flaps. He's so beautiful. Woo! Look at the red. Isn't that cool? Oh, you are such a good-looking bird. All right, so Bubble is a great bird. We're lucky to have him, lucky to share his story, and you are a lucky bird for living with Friends for Pets, aren't you? Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.